Capturing the spirit of America's farmers and ranchers has become a passion for a photographer I recently met, and as a result of his work, he's now planning his own home in the Heartland.
Okay, look at me. Good, look at me. I'm a portrait photographer, and my interest is the people. Right there. Paul, look at me. Look at me.
After tens of thousands of miles and as many pictures, photographer Paul Mobley's journey is finally nearing its end. You've eaten a lot of dust.
I've eaten a lot of dust.
Stepped in a lot of stuff.
Absolutely. Worth every minute of it, though.
For 3 years, Mobley has traveled the Heartland, covering some 30 states, capturing images of America's farmers and ranchers.
Come on, you guys.
His work has culminated in a book of photos and essays called simply American Farmer.
You know, I photographed a guy a citrus farmer in Florida who was 104, who told me a story about how he started picking oranges when he was 7.
We found Paul on a photo shoot in a remote corner of New Mexico at the 19,000-acre Carter Cattle Ranch.
Right there. That's great. Look right down. Bring your chin down a little bit.
He was there to photograph a man with an unusual but memorable name, Powhatan Carter III, a third-generation cattle rancher who goes by Pow. He spent his entire life on these windswept plains.
There's a lot of good things. There's a lot of downside, but we all could go out and make a better living probably in other places, but this is what I've chosen to do.
Great. Right there. Hold. It's really about the human connection when you're a portrait photographer, not the cameras or what kind of lenses and what type of equipment you have. It's about, if you're going to get a good portrait, you've got to try to connect with the person.
Paul Mobley says throughout this entire project, he's not met one farmer or rancher he did not connect with. He says he's become good friends with each and every one of them. And he says he's not just a better person because of it, he is a changed person.
I would drive away from every shoot, whether it was a ranch or a farm, and just felt like I had taken a life's worth of lessons with each photo shoot. So it was not only a pleasure to take the picture, but just some of the things to listen and learn and hear what would come out of their mouth was really something very refreshing for me to know that these kinds of people really exist. I'm the last person in the world that would ever, before this project started, would have wanted a farm. And I want a big piece of land, Paul, so bad right now I can't take it.
So, in the next year or so, Mobley plans to move his family west from Michigan to the wide open spaces of Arizona. A move that's been prompted in part by the farmers and ranchers he's met along the way.
I've photographed so many different kinds of people, celebrities, regular people, athletes, and all across the board, and I would never have thought that this particular project would bring me the gratitude. I've been a photographer a long time, and this has probably been the most satisfying on an artistic level and on a personal level. I'm a better person because of this project.
Go ahead and I'll get one.
Every single time that I would photograph somebody, there was an immediate dinner invitation. And most of the time, come and spend the night, why stay at a hotel kind of thing. I had farmers and ranchers gas my car up on their own property when I said, hey, I've got to find a gas station. No, you don't. Let us gas your car for you. It's been a dream.
A dream that often entails a lot of hard work. Climbing, crouching,
Good, don't move.
Coaching.
Look up at me, Paul, that's great. Good.
His first stop on any shoot is scouting the farm or ranch, looking for those ideal settings for his subject. Ultimately, at Powell's ranch, that meant the tack room.
Okay. We've roped and rodeoed and barrel raced all of our lives, all of our married lives, especially my wife. So come on in and I'll show you what little we do have.
Oh my gosh. Powell, I think we found the promised land. Okay, Powell, this is going to be our first spot. This is a great spot. So here's what I want you to do. Okay? I want you to just come in here, and I want you to just put your arms like this and just look at me. Don't do any more than that. Just let your arms relax and just look at me like that. Okay?
Okay.
Good. And just turn your head up. Perfect. Relax your hand just a tad. Perfect. What a shot. That's a money shot right there. Perfect.
And at the end of this shoot, Powell turned the tables on Paul.
Let me take a picture of you.
Oh, you think it's easy?
Yeah.
Great. Sorry, Aaron. We'll see how good you are.
Lift your head up a little bit.
Oh, okay, no problem. See, anybody can do it.
The result? Well, not professionally shot, but certainly close to picture perfect.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you.
Well, unlike Paul Mobley, this is about as close as most of us ever get to a farm. But spend a couple hours here at a place like Stuckmeyer's, south of St. Louis, and you just might go home feeling a bit better about yourself. At the very least, you'll get a taste of some mighty fine fresh produce. And that's our show for today. Thank you for watching. I'm Paul Ryan, and we want to see you next time right here in America's Heartland.